Dangerous Animals is a brand new shark-based action thriller directed by Sean Byrne. It's in theaters this weekend. It stars Jai Courtney. It stars Hattie Harrison, I think that's her name. It also stars Josh Houston. It's a very small cast, but a very good one. In this movie, Jai Courtney plays a serial killer. This serial killer kidnaps people, mostly women, and he films a show of them being eaten by sharks. Like, he's feeding them to sharks. He kidnaps this rebellious surfer named Zephyr, and now she's in a race against time to figure out a way to get out of this situation before she, you know, for lack of a better way of saying it, swims with the fishes. We have a shark movie. We also have a Jai Courtney Crazy Man movie. It's like they put both of those genres together. And that is a genre, especially after this movie. This is a shark movie, which I always take somewhat of an interest in. Shark movies are mostly hit or miss for me, but when they hit, they're really good little compact animal action thrillers. Because to this day, despite all of the evidence that we've heard over the years that sharks actually don't kill that many people, and sharks don't actually hunt for humans, like they don't eat humans like that. Despite the fact that mosquitoes and other things like hippos kill more humans than sharks do every year, there is nothing more unsettling than getting in water and seeing a shark and imagining yourself becoming food. That is still buried deep within the human psychology of things. It's like, even if our brains know the facts, our hearts and our instincts know differently. And that's the premise that this movie is built on. But mostly this movie is built on Jai Courtney and how chaotic he can be. This is one of his best performances in years. Actually, let me think about it. Is this his best performance ever? I don't know why, but the last performance I thought of him was Terminator Jenny shit. I know he's been in other things. He has this charisma to him, but he's also very dangerous, clearly unhinged and crazy. He's the kind of crazy where, again, no pun intended, he's chewing up the scenery. This guy clearly has a screw loose, but he's also clearly very intelligent and very passionate about sharks. He's one of those crazy dudes that does a lot of sadistic, terrible things in the movie, but then every now and then he'll hit you with like a really cool shark fact. Even me, knowing that sharks aren't that dangerous, didn't know that mosquitoes kill more humans than sharks do every year. So I guess we should really be having more mosquito movies. I think that's the moral of the story. The main girl in this movie, Hattie Harrison, she plays this character named Zephyr. Zephyr is cool, Zephyr is badass, she's smart, she's tough, and the movie goes out of its way to let us know that. There's also a nice little romance that pops up between her and Josh Houston's character. He plays a character named Moses. There's good chemistry there, and there's a lot of magnetic stuff going on in their relationship. Like, it was really nice to see how that developed over the course of the movie. And the shark action, when it's there, absolutely it's there. Most of the time, the sharks are like circling around or swimming through the water, and you know, you can only see the fin, which is like classic shark movie shit. But I would actually say they do a good job in this movie of showing that the sharks are still just animals. Like, they're not just these mindless evil things that attack anything that's in the water. They have their own instincts, they have their own biological like rhythm and things that they do. Like, they're not just gonna eat people just because the bad guy wants them to eat people. So this movie does a good job at making the sharks feel real. I also want to shout out the cinematography for the movie. Most of this movie, like 80% of it, takes place on this big ass ship. I would actually say they do a pretty good job at filming the movie, at blocking the scenes up, making excellent use of the space available to film something that still looks good, that still looks and feels believable. I think that's an underrated skill. They do a good job of that in this movie. But mostly in this movie, the thing that you can't take your eyes off of, the thing that you're here for more than anything else, it is Jai Courtney. One of the more unhinged and fun performances that you're gonna see in any movie this year. Shout out to the movie for being well-paced, well-directed, having really good shark sequences. This is mostly a movie that understands why you're here, and it throws you into the deep water and doesn't let go. All right, no more shark puns. I promise I'm done. Let's actually get into the nitty-gritty of some of the things I didn't like about the movie. The main girl, Zephyr, she's good. She's a good character, and you do somewhat root for her. Unfortunately, I do feel like there was a missed opportunity to build her character with a little bit more depth in this movie. There was an opportunity for them to flesh her out a little bit more. There are some things that she's holding back. I thought at some point in the movie they were going to capitalize off of this. They never actually do, and that was really frustrating for her character. A character that I liked, but I really wanted to love and get behind a little bit more. That's more of a nitpick. The bigger issue with this movie is what I like to call screenplay oopsies. Oopsie playsies, I think you could call it that. It's a little bit lame, but we're just gonna go with it for this video. This is the moment where in any movie, a bunch of dumb things start happening consecutively. Characters start acting dumb. They become dumb for the sole purpose of making the movie longer, and that is something that this movie suffers from a lot. You can suspend your disbelief and have a good time, but there comes a point where you can only suspend your disbelief so much. This is not one of those typical, like, oh, a character made a mistake, because characters can make mistakes. That's fine. This just feels like one of those movies that, despite being a short runtime, feels like it was actually supposed to be a lot shorter. And so you have to kind of roll your eyes and go with some of that. Some of that is in this movie, especially the longer that the movie goes on. Beyond that, I had a really fun time with this movie. I think it's well acted, well directed, really tense in some moments. Jai Courtney, if for nothing else, if you don't care about sharks, if you don't care about the other people in the movie, watch it for Jai Courtney. Dangerous Animals puts you in its jaws and doesn't let go. Really fun movie. Gonna leave this one in the Silver Age for Man of Steel. Those are my thoughts on Dangerous Animals. Tell me, what is your favorite shark-based movie of all time? Shark bait, boo haha. Put that in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show, and if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.